let's speak about rules. It's very important because sometimes rules could be critical for whole project. And here I introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Azer Babaev. I am professor, and I am founder of the team StarKit, which was world champion in 2021. And I am former technical committee member of RoboCup World, and I'm current Androsot League chair in FIR Federation. And rules are very important and sometimes very critical, and could be thinking that okay, you take this book and read it and that's all. But in many cases this is not correct because you can read the book. It's similar like if you want to study foreign language, how to study foreign language. Just take a dictionary, study dictionary, and you're done. Yes, you know all the words, and then you can speak foreign language. But this is not right. It doesn't work. And same story doesn't work with the rules. And even if you read the book, the reading itself is quite difficult because you don't know, you don't understand what's happening there, and you don't have any experience. Then difficult to understand what's happening. And as example, I can tell you the following: that when I set up Team StarKit in 2018, and before participation in the World Championship in 2019, Team StarKit already had at least 10 games already played in various tournaments. And Team StarKit was participating in World Championship in Australia 2019. And before that, already 10 games has been played in various tournaments in Europe, in Russia, in some different places. And it was played against opposing teams. It was real experience. And the biggest mistake which has been done by team has been done because the rules were not read carefully. And later I will tell you what's happened there and how appears that this is critical. And I don't want you to fall the same situation. And this is why I insist that you should have this book really in paper with you. And so you should have it, read it, and keep together with you on the competition, because this is the only way for you to have a real understanding what's happened, because you didn't have any one experience in a game against a real opposing team. So, okay, you can play home training games, but this is not a real opposing team. And real opposing team, completely different story, and tournament situation, completely different story. And this is why you come to the World Championship, but you don't have this experience. This is not good for you. But nevertheless, in order to have opportunity to overcome all this difficulty, I shall explain you main points and how to do it, how to still be prepared with the rules. And so first of all, you can scan this barcode in order to be able to download to your mobile phone the rules for Humanoid League 2024. So this is the same book, but it is in electronic format, and so you can download it to your telephone, and you can have it. But still, this will not help you in full function, because in order to have the full function, you still have the paper book. So let's start from the okay, come in. Let's start from robot structure. So we will be playing with the kid-size robot, and luckily you don't need to build the robot, because it's already built. You receive the robot which is already built, and it's already approved in former competitions that it is it is conforming requirements to the robot. Because when you come to the competition, first of all, there will be inspection of the robots. So you have to inspect, you can provide to the technical committee to inspect robots, so that they will be checking if your robots are conforming to the size parameters, weight parameters, and also proportion of the hands, of the legs, of the head. All these things must be inspected before you will be admitted to the games. So just for example, when Team Starkey first time approaches to the World Championship, and there was first time the serious inspection of the robot, it appears that center of mass of the robot is below requirement, means that it is too low. And it was required that we have to fix this problem, otherwise we will not be admitted to the competition. So for us it was also quite big stress, because solution was find that the computer, which is located in backside of the robot, to move the computer upper and fix it in upper position. And so this was some solution for the temporary solution for this problem, that center of mass of the robot appears to be lower than required, because here is also requirement to the center of mass. So the next is the field of play. First of all, you need to know in a field of play the terms, how every line has a name, and every line has a name. For example, this line, which is side line, actually it is not side line, it is touch line. So important to know that when you communicate to other teams, when you communicate to referees, you have to use correct terms. So this is touch line, and here. This is two longest lines. White lines are touch lines. So there are other lines which are here. These are the goal lines. So there are two goal lines from one side of the field and from other side of the field. So this line, which is in the middle of the field, this is center line. So you should use exactly these terms in order to be understandable by other teams, and also in order to be understandable by the referee. Because what is very important that there is only one language which is official language for the rules is English language. And in these rules, you have to read the terms and use exactly these terms. Otherwise, you will not be understood by other teams, because teams coming from various countries, everyone has their own language, and so when you start communicate, maybe some teams are from China, some from Germany, some from other country, and you will not be able to communicate correctly if you use wrong term. But if you use correct term, exactly which is described in the rules, then you will be understand it. So the next is the goal area. This is the goal area, because this is the goal and this is the goal area. So the next is the penalty area. This is the penalty area here. So here are the goal, and the goal has goal posts. Goal posts is one goal post here, other goal post is here. And the goal post is white bar, which is standing upright, and over there is a third bar, which is crossbar. The name of this bar is crossbar. So goal posts and crossbar. So this is the how the goal is formulated. So here is center circle. And the next is penalty mark. So this is cross here is a penalty mark. So how now all the lines nearly already described means that this line is a boundary of the penalty area. This line is boundary of the goal area, and this is a goal line. Goal line is starting from one corner to other corner. So it doesn't only inside of the goal, but also the whole line is goal line. So important that I will make easier for you to understand how the game is played, because when you see the real game, you will be easier understanding what's happened and how the rules are implemented during the game. So now I show you the game which was last year in France in championship, and this is the final game between team Roban, which is blue, and the team CIT Brains, which is red. Roban is from France, and CIT Brains is from Japan. So before starting the game, yes, please. Huh?
Should it appear here or something? Should we see it in the screen?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you don't see it. Thank you. Okay. So this game, before starting the game, what's happened before the starting the game? The captain from one team and captain from other team approaches to the head referee. So there could be 4 referees. One is head referee. This is which is most important person in a game. Most important person in the game is head referee. So there are 2 assistant referees to the head referee, and in some of the games there could be 4th official. 4th official. This is a name of the referee, which is number 4. So 4th official. So head referee, 2 assistant referees, and 4th official. So this is most important people in a game. So you have not any right to dispute with them. If you have to know that in every football game, if the player or team member or a coach or somebody else start disputing against a referee, this can be finished very badly. Means that the minimum could be yellow card, and could be also red card and send off. And even the maximum penalty, that whole team can be penalized for the sending off from the game. So if the dispute will be very, very, very aggressive. So for this reason, never dispute with referee. You can ask him some questions after the game, but not during the game, because during the game he has full rights to send you off from the game. And but it doesn't mean that you don't have to be completely silent. Sometimes it is worth to appoint his attention for something. For example, maybe he doesn't see something and you show him something. This is possible. But it is not possible to dispute with him during the game. So the game started with the first captain of the one team with the captain of other team come together with a head referee for the tossing the coin. Means that one of the team captains choose one side of the coin, other team captain choose other side of the coin, and then the head referee tosses the coin, and the team which wins from this coin tossing, he choose the side of the field which he's going to attack. So he tell, okay, I'm going to attack this side. This is his choice. Then automatically to other team, kick-off rights are granted. What is kick-off? Kick-off means that initial kick on the ball the name is kick-off. And the kick-off is granted to other team which did not win on the coin tossing. So this is happening before, and then the teams are prepared for the game. It means that they keep position on the. You see this my marker, yes. So they keep position in these tables, and in middle of this table, assistant referee is located together with the game controller computer. So here's allocated the computer of the game controller, and the game controller computer is connected to the Wi-Fi router, and here you see the big screen. This is a copy of the game controller computer, which is demonstrated to everybody around. So one of the assistant referees occupy a place on the game controller, and what he is do only he pushes the button on the game controller according to the orders from the head referee. So head referee give the order to assistant referee manage the game controller. So robots which are in the game, they receive wireless signals from a wireless router which is connected to game controller. The computers which you see here, the notebooks of the teams, they are connected to the game controller router through the wire communication. means that it is the wire LAN. It's not wireless. So this is done in order to avoid interference of the wireless environment to the robot's play. So same time, you have to know that it is prohibited anywhere in this zone to use a wireless communication. You should stop all the routers around, and even in the training time. Even in the training time, you are not allowed to use any wireless routers in this area. So all the communication has been done between your computers through the wire LAN. So for this reason, usually the teams are bringing their own router for the wire communication, and this router is provided with the internet connection from the organizers. So the organizers can give you the wire with internet connection, which will go to the router, and then this router is distributing for the team. And all the team only use wire LAN. So from one side of the one team is located currently in this in the left side. The team from France, Roban, is located, and other side is team from Japan, CIT Brains, is located. So what are the which human participants of the game we see here? First of all, this is a handler. Handler, this is a person which is appointed by the team as a handler. Means that captain comes to the initially comes to the head referee and tell, okay, this person will be the handler. And since that time, the handler is only one person which is authorized to communicate to the referees. So, and he is only one person who is allowed to enter to the field. All other members of the team are located behind the table here, and they are not allowed to enter to the field. So the handler, only one person who can do it, and every action what he is doing inside of the field must be authorized by referee. Means that before doing something, he has to ask from referee, can I do this? And actually not so many words is necessary to use. And mostly the word is pick up. For example, if suppose I am a team member of blue team, then I can tell pick up 2. So, and I tell to the referee, pick up 2. Means that I want to pick up this, pick up blue 2, pick up blue 2, okay? So blue means color, 2 means the number of the play. And after that referee authorize me, he tell, okay, you can pick up. Pick up, referee also tell that, pick up blue 2. And so I can go to pick up blue 2. And when I pick up blue 2, for example, this robot, and bring it to the technical staff of the team, I transfer to the staff, so the staff is taking care about fixing the problems with this robot. And if I want to, if I suppose I am handler and I want to return back the robot to the game, the only one place I can do is the own side of the field. Means that, for example, for the blue, it's only this side, and this is penalty mark. And in the level of the penalty mark, I find the point on the touch line, and I allocate the robot behind the touch line, facing to opposite touch line. And this is a legal position for the robot for the entering to the game. After I did that, and I tell to the to referee, blue to ready. And so the referee can, then in this case, referee can order to assistant referee who is on the game controller. He tell him, okay, blue to enter to the game. So it means that your robot will not go to the game until assistant referee, which is with the game controller, allowed him to go. This can be done only through the computer. He allowed him to go. There's a command goes to the robot, which receives, and then he can go inside. In case if robot moves without any command from referees, this is a violation. And this is quite means that the robot doesn't cooperate with a referee. Then in this case, initially there will be a warning caution. Sorry. Warning caution, maybe without any consequence. If there will be second time, there will be a caution with the yellow card. And third time, again caution with a yellow card, and the fourth time will be sending off completely robot. Means that after sending off the robot cannot play anymore in this game. In case if the robot still trying to enter the field without any allowance from the referee. So, let me start this demonstration, and simultaneously I will explain what's happening here. So, look, here is robots. There was the robots are currently performing the state ready. What means state ready? The game is divided to the phases. And there is initial state, and the initial state they are standing along the touch lines. And the next state is state ready. There is a certain time given to the robots to keep position on the field. So this is state ready, performing currently. And at the beginning of the state ready, the robots are standing along the touch line. At the end of the state ready, they have to position in own side of the field. In case if robot appears to be not in own side of the field, appears to be in opposite side of the field. This could happen that it can robot walk to the opposite side of the field. And then in this case, at the end of the state ready, appears to stand there rather than in legal position in own side of the field. Then in this case, a referee will order to remove robot, which is standing in illegal position. Means that a referee order tell, for example, red 2 remove, or blue 3 remove. And what means we have to do in this case? So the handler have to take the robot and position again in behind the touch line. So here we see the final. This is very well prepared teams. They are very well done, and so for this reason we will not see this kind of the situation that they are starting from the wrong position. And so for this reason we will not see here that the referee orders to remove the robot. So there is fixed time which is given for the state ready. You can read this in the rules. And so after fixed time, state ready is finished, and then there is state set. State set means that referee, which is in the middle, which is the head referee, he inspects the position of the robots. If he sees that everything is in order, he has to place the ball in middle of the field, in center circle, in middle of the field. And you see how the robots occupy a position here. The red team awarded for the kick-off. So red team is awarded to the kick-off, means that red team is awarded to first kick, which has been done from the center circle. So opposing team is not allowed to enter to the center circle. So before the state set, they have to standing outside from the center circle. If blue team robot appears to be in the center circle, he occupies illegal position, he has to be removed. And after everything is in order, then referee puts the ball in center of the field and whistle. So after whistling, I stop it now. So the team which was awarded to the kick-off has rights to start the game. When the whistle happened, this is not still the start of the game. Game started when the kick-off performed. So kick-off perform means that, what means that kick-off perform? Means that ball after kicking has to be moved at least to outside the circle, and or ball has been touched to other player from the same team. So either other player from the same team enter to the center circle and make a second touch, and then everything is done and the kickoff is performed. Or player which is performing kickoff has to kick away the ball from the center circle. So then the kickoff will be performed. In case if red team, currently the red team, is not able to perform kickoff within 10 seconds, then the blue team has the rights to enter to the center circle. Before that, the blue team is not allowed to enter to the center circle. So, so we see what's happened next. Then he is kicking away, and we see how the play is going, and so I'll show you here. You see this one is the computer of the game controller, and here is a lady which is assistant referee who is managing this game controller. So we continue. Game is started. The game time is 10 minutes. So during 10 minutes, this is so what's happened that the referee ordered to pick up the parts of the robot from the field. So let's explain you. In case if happened the situation like here, that two robots collide to each other, and this is actually the so-called forceful contact. Forceful contact means that in this contact, one of the robots is guilty, other one is not guilty. So according to the new rules, in a forceful contact, guilty robot has to be removed and penalize it. Penalize it for 30 seconds. So he has to be removed from the field and penalize it for 30 seconds. During 30 seconds, he's not allowed to enter back to the game. So anyway, in order to avoid following damage to the robots, every handler come to take his robot. Handler from the red team is not allowed to touch the robot from the blue team. And only what he can do, he can take the robot from the own team. And in case if he decided that the robot is in order, it doesn't make sense to pick up robot away from the field. The better just to take it and put it nearby. So means that if the handler help the robot to stand up, this is illegal action. Handler must not help the robot. The maximum what has been done just to put the robots away from each other. So you see that they put the robots away from each other, and they don't try to pick them up from the field. Means that in this case they can lose advantage. So what's happened here? It is nearly the goal, but it is not the goal, because ball touches the line. And the goal is scored only in case if the ball moves inside the goal completely. Means that projection of the ball on the field does not touch the white line. Even if happened that, I don't mean that here is possible, but the thing is that in real life it is possible that the ball comes in the air to the goal and then return back to the field. Why this happened? Because sometimes ball can go in a curve path. And so even if the ball passes the line in the air, it is still ball. The goal has been scored, has to be scored. So important thing is in this rules that these rules are based on the FIFA rules, which are played against human players. So when you open the rules and you see everywhere in these rules that here is, for example, the statement from the FIFA rules, and here is a statement from the current rules, from the humanoid robot rules. And for example, here you see the bold font is used for the robot rules, and this is weaker. It's a gray color font is used for the statement of the FIFA rule, which is not used for these rules. Because if they are used for the rules, they're coming in the bold color. If they don't use in the rules, they are coming with the gray color. And here is also comment that this is suspended. So if the ball touches the line here, it is still inside of the field. It didn't go went to the goal. So same story in case if the ball touches the line here, means that it is still in game. It is not if the ball here it didn't pass through the line completely. It is still inside the field. So, and here I show you one more referee is standing here. One more referee is standing here, and this is head referee, and so this is assistant referee. So we have here one is head referee, two assistant referees, and this is fourth official. So as soon as the game is very important, this is final. So for this reason, the 4 people are involved into the referee team. So this is needed to see clearly what's happened, and so that, okay. So what's happening now? The players has to proceed to their own half of the team. So means that after the goal scored, again, state ready is announced. So, and this means that the players has to proceed back to their own half of the field in order to restart the game. It means that the game is interrupted due to the goal scored, and now the kick-off. Again, the kick-off, and the kick-off currently is coming from the team which lost the goal. And so this is kick-off. Besides from the kick-off, there could be also other kicks. For example, goal kick. What means a goal kick? Goal kick means that the kick will be done from the goal area. So goal kick, this is used for a situation when the ball passing through the goal line and went away from the playing field, and the latest robot which touches the ball was attacking robot. So in this case, the goal kick is awarded for defending team. Means that the ball is placed anywhere in this goal area, and defending team is kicks the ball as a restart of the game. The interesting moment, dramatic, how they okay, finally goal is scored. Now is a so the red robot, you see that he occupies the position outside the center circle, but not too far, in order to obstruct the opportunities of the kickoff player. So the game which is played completely, the game has the term, this is a match. And the match is divided to 2 periods. So in case every period is 10 minutes, and in between the periods there is 5 minutes time for the preparation to the next period. And in case if the game is knockout game, knockout game means that result of the game mandatorily has to be with winner. And then in this case, extra time is announced. So extra time is additionally 2 times with 5 minutes periods. So 2 extra time periods, each with the 5 minutes. So in case if the score again is equal, then penalty kicks are announced. So 5 penalty kicks in one side and 5 penalty kicks in other side. So penalty kicks goes one after other. Means that first, for example, kicks red, then next blue, and then they switch. So even in that case that again the score is equal, after that additional points are taken into the account for tie. Means that in case if this situation here, the World Championship happening in France, then team from France is home team and team from Japan is away team. In case if they have the equal score after all the periods and after all the penalties, then team away means that team from Japan has priority, means that they have advantage. So in this case, the team from Japan could be announced as a winner. In case if they play in neutral place, for example, not related to Japan, not related to France, then this principle doesn't work. Then other things are, other points are taken into account. For example, how often has been, what was the timing for performing the penalty kicks? For example, if the penalty kicks has been performed with the same score, but one team uses the less time for performing the score, then this team wins. So time is stopped in this game. So Okay, let's come over the terms, and with each term I will explain you something which is not so easy to understand. And so in this book here, we have rules from FIFA, and over that rules there are formulated the rules for the robot games. And in case if FIFA rules are not applicable, then in this case this formulation is marked as suspended. Or there could be marks like replaced, or it could be marks like new. When you see the mark new in some statement, this means that this is only related to the robot game and doesn't have any relationship to the human games. So so here is kickoff. Kickoff, you have seen how I perform the kickoff. Then there is a goal kick. Goal kick, I explained you that the goal kick is the way how the ball is re-entered to the game in case if a ball has passed through the goal line. And there is also free kick. Free kick happen in case if some kind of the infringement of the game happening. For example, there was forceful contact, and one of the robots recognized it as a guilty. In this case, free kick is ordered by referee. Means that opposite team awarded for the free kick. There are two types of the free kicks: direct and indirect free kicks. So free kick, direct free kick means that the goal can be scored directly from the one kick, and so means that robot can kick directly to the goal, and the goal can be scored. And in case if indirect free kick is ordered by referee, means that a goal will not be scored in case if ball goes into the goal. It means that first before the ball touches to other player, goal cannot be scored. So direct free kick normally is appointed for the more violent infringement of the rules, and indirect free kick is ordered for the lighter infringement of the rules. So penalty shootout. Penalty shootout could be ordered by referee during the main time of the game, in case if offending happening inside of the goal area. So so here is the goal area. And in case if offending of the game happening inside of the goal area, then the penalty shootout is appointed. Means that penalty shootout can be ordered to one of the teams, and after the penalty, the game is continued in a normal way. Yes?
What if the robot didn't stick inside the penalty area instead of the goal inside the penalty area.
Yes. If if referee recognizes it is as infringement, then he can order penalty kick in case if the defender was guilty. If the attacker was guilty, then this is most probably it will be direct free kick. So throw in, this is a way of the re-entering the ball to the game when the ball passes touch line to the left side or to the right side, and throw in performed by the team which was not last one touching the ball before the ball left from the field. And so how happen through in the game with the robots? Referee takes the ball and put on the touch line in a point which was passing point of the ball through the touch line. And the team which was awarded to throw in has two choices. Either he approaches to the ball and perform indirect free kick, or it can take the ball by hands and by two hands together and move the ball behind the head and throw the ball over the head. So some teams can do this, can perform the throw in by hands, and some teams cannot perform by hands because they don't have ability with the robots, and they use it by the normal free kick from the touch line. Dropped ball. In some of the cases, happening that the game is stopped by referee for various reasons. And one of the reasons could be that there is some situation with the ball when nobody from the robots can handle the ball. What is this situation about? For example, this is the goal. This is the goal post. In case if the ball standing nearby to the goal post in this point, it is very, very. You don't see here. Oh, sorry. So this is the goal post. In case if the ball standing here, so it is very difficult to anyone of the robot to handle the ball in this position. It is still legally inside of the field, and he is still legally in the game, but no one robot is capable to pick it up from there. So if this situation lasts long, maybe during 2 minutes, then referee can decide to drop ball. Drop ball means that he will place the ball in center point. So and normally drop ball is given to the team which was last possessed with the ball. Means that last robot which was touching the ball, this team will be awarded to the drop ball. Means that they can kick first. So corner kick. In case if the ball passes through the goal line and the last robot which touched the ball was defending robot. In this case, the corner kick is awarded to the attacking team. So corner kick means that the ball is the referee put by his hand the ball on the corner and grant direct free kick to the attacking team. So here is a list of the team, the humans who are participating in a game. So head referee, assistant referee, fourth official, handler, captain, and team members. So all other people must be outside from there. Nobody else is allowed to participate in the game. So you have also to know, this is from my experience personal, that the referee is also playing the game. And this sometimes could be happen in the situation that the ball touches referee. And referee has to decide whether the game continue or he stop the game in this situation. That means that ball can go and touch the referee and then change his direction. And so a referee is also a member of the game, and it is also legal situation. And in this legal situation, referee has to decide whether he stops or he doesn't stop the game. It is depending on situation that the team has advantage or not. For example, if there is some infringement from one team, but other team still have advantage, and if the game will be stopped, then the team loses advantage. This could happen. Then in this case, referee could be capable to forecast the situation and to decide to stop or not to stop the game. So besides all the human participants of the game, there are also robot participants of the game. So between the robot participants, there are robot player, means that robot who is plays as attacker or defender, and there's also goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is the robot which has special rights. What the rights he has against a regular player. The goalkeeper in the goal area. I'll show you where is the goal area. This is the goal area. So the goalkeeper in goal area has advantage against other players in case of a forceful contact. Means that in case if happen forceful contact between goalkeeper and other player in goal area, then goalkeeper is never guilty. So the guilty is other player. So this is advantage of the goalkeeper, which he has, and so for this reason, goalkeeper is the player with the special rights in his own goal area. And other rights of the goalkeeper is that he can touch the ball by hand inside of the penalty area, but not longer than for the 10 seconds. Means that inside of the penalty area, goalkeeper can take the ball by hands and throw it away or whatever. But this action cannot last longer than 10 seconds. So, and the goalkeeper specially appointed by the team, that the robot number certain is a goalkeeper. And this has been done before the game started. In case if the goalkeeper is substituted by the other, then this also must be requested from the referee team, and after a referee team gives allowance to do it, then they can substitute. The goalkeeper can substitute, but by other player. So goalkeeper and then substitution. So we have 4 players, and between 4 players, one of them is goalkeeper. And we're also allowed to have 2 substitution robots in the game. So means that these 2 substitution robots are registered before the game started. So we cannot during the game bring the new robot and tell, okay, this is substitution. It is not allowed to do this way. We have to do it before the game is started, that we have to declare this is substitution robots. They are not participate in the game currently, but they can be replace other robot in a game. And one more rule that substitute robots, they also are allowed to communicate to other robots because they are participants of the game, and so they have wireless communication. They are in the same network with the other robots, but in order to avoid that they can help the playing robots who play in the field, they have to be turned away from the game. Means that their head must be, camera must be turned to the opposite side from the playground. So because as soon as they are switched, they are in communication. It could happen that they can give some additional information to the players. So for this reason, they have to be turned away from the playground. So, incapable player. What is incapable player? There are special conditions when the player is recognized incapable. But anyway, this is decided by referee. There are special conditions. You can find the conditions in this statements. There is a statement of the incapable player where clearly described all the conditions when the player can be recognized as incapable. Incapable means that the player is cannot stand up from the horizontal position to the vertical position during the certain time. And it could happen that the goalkeeper, instead of the playing, he can just lay down across the goal and just obstruct from the ball coming inside the goal. This position could be legal for the certain time, but not longer than a certain time. This time you can read from the rules. There is some limit how long he can lay down in horizontal position until so that when a robot is recognized as incapable, it is decision of the head referee, and then robot must be removed from the field. And also you should know that in some cases robot could be not recognized as incapable. There could be a situation that your robot starts playing in the wrong way, so he's attacking the own goals. And from your point of view, that he's doing the incorrect things, he's incapable. But as soon as he is not fitting conditions of the incapable player, referee still can recognize it as a capable. It means that even if he kicked 2 own goals, and but still he's in vertical position, and still he's walking, reacting, and making some actions. This is a legal player, and referee can decide that he must continue. And in most cases, referee does this way, that he does not allow to pick up robot in this case. So incapable player, and so we need also to know the orders from referee. For example, remove robot blue 7, or remove robot red 2. So this is the order from referee to handler. The handler has to perform this order. So caution to robot. Caution means that yellow card. And yellow card happening in majority of the cases, happening when the robot behaves in proper way. Means that he must standing stationary behind the touchline, but instead of that, he's entering to the field. This is usual situation how the yellow cards appears in the robot competitions, that actually robot is not programmed correct way, and so he is entering to the field without receiving signal from the game controller. And this is typical way when the robot is recognized. The robot is cautioned, means that first the robot is cautioned, then after 2 yellow cards there is send off. So send off means that send off certain color with a certain number, send off, and red card is shown. So requests from the handler. Handler can request, for example, pick up. This is most often request from the handler to pick up. And then when he requests pick up, he has to show the color and show the number. Or maybe sometimes could be that robot are without numbers, but with the names. And then in this case, he has to tell, okay, robot Ali blue, for example. Maybe this blue Ali. And then Ali, the robot with the name Ali, has to be removed from the pick up from the field. So when he return the robot back and the robot is in order, he allocate the robot behind the on the entering point, and handler has to tell to the referee the robot color robot blue 7 ready. Means that after that, referee can order to the assistant referee to give allowance to enter to the game. Substitution. So in case if during the game team decided to substitute one robot with other robot, this cannot be done in any time. This can be done only in certain time. This can be done only when the game is interrupted. For example, ball left from the field, and then game interrupted to return the ball back. Then you can request to substitution. Or maybe the goal scored, and then state ready is announced that the teams has to return to their own half of the team, half of the field, and then substitution can be requested by the handler. The next is timeout. Timeout. The team can request timeout. This can be also sounded by handler to the referee that the team is requested timeout. So there are certain rules for the timeouts, and the timeout can be requested, for example, for the restarting the game of the second period, or maybe for restarting the game for the extra period, or maybe restarting the game for the penalty shoots. And then timeout can be requested. Cannot be requested in any time. Can only certain time when the timeout can be requested. So if the robot is damaged, it has to be removed from the field and repaired. You can use substitution, or you have seen that some robots during the game was damaged and they have been removed from the field, and the team which was behind the tables, they will fix it and return back robot. And if the robot is damaged and this cannot be fixed during the game, then substitution has to be used. And but substitution you can use only when you just request substitution from referee, and the referee has to decide when the substitution can be done. So it means that sometimes team forced to wait quite a long time until legal substitution time is arrived. And during this time, the team is play with the less robots. And yes, this happened. And, so timeout during the whole match cannot be lasting longer than 120 seconds, 2 minutes. So you can request timeout for the second period, for other periods, but you cannot request timeout for the first period. For the first period, you should be in time. This is important, that the team cannot request timeout for the first period. The game must start when the referee decided to start. And the team is not allowed to request timeout in this time. So, what kind of the timing? Match is the whole game. Period is part of the game, and the extra time, and kicks from penalty mark. And then regular game. A regular game, this means that the game happening between the two solid teams. Solid teams means that all the players in one side are from the same team. This is regular game. There are other type of the games which is drop-in game. What is drop-in game? Drop-in game means that every player is from different team. And drop-in game, this is a type of the challenge which is mandatory for the world competition. So even more, drop-in games are happening before regular games. So, and the result of the drop-in games, this is as a result of the drop-in games, the seeding to the regular games is used. For example, the teams which win drop-in game, they have better position in round robin. Round robin, what means round robin? What is round robin? Round robin means that the regular games, in which there is a group of the teams, and within the group of the teams, every team play against every team. Means that in one game, two teams are meeting, then In the next game, other two teams are meeting. And this way, if inside of the group there are 5 teams, means that in round robin, your team will be played 4 games, with each one who is listed in your group. So this will be round robin. And as a result of the round robin, 1 or 2 teams from the top participate in knockout games. So altogether, there are dropping games, there are regular games, and there are technical challenge. So technical challenge, this is a type of the competition where special skills of the robot are competing to each other. For example, there could be corner kick, there could be various challenges, and these challenges are voluntary. You don't need mandatory to participate in challenges, in technical challenges. But in dropping games, this is mandatory. Means that in case if the team does not participate in dropping games, it is not admitted to regular games. But in case if team participating in dropping games and participating in regular games, he can choose to participate or not in technical challenge. This is voluntary participation. And besides of the awards in dropping games, besides of the awards in regular games, and besides of the awards in technical challenge, there is also award for the best robot. So between all the robots participating in the game, the best robot award is also challenged. So after robin games, knockout games are started. What means knockout games? Means that if in round robin games, the match is finished with the draw. Draw means that equal number of the goals scored. Then the draw is the legal result of the match. And in knockout game, draw is not allowed. Means that one of the teams has to win over other team. And this why in knockout games there is winner and not winner. We don't speak loser because we don't have the losers in the tournament. We have winners and not winners. So there could be the game when there is a winner, when there is a not winner, there is a draw, and there is also forfeit. Forfeit means that one of the teams didn't show on the game. So this is the worst case which could happen with your team, that you didn't show on the game. This is what's happened to our Team Starkit in 2019, that Team Starkit didn't show on one of the games of the dropping game. And after that, this is a consequence is disqualification from the tournament completely, and also could be disqualification for the next year. So the team can be disqualified if it did not show on the game, did not show up on the game. So it is very important to be in time in case it happened that you see you are alone, for example, from your team, all your team is somewhere, maybe sitting and somewhere in restaurant, and you are alone here, and here game timing starting, means that the game is scheduled with your team, and you don't have robots, you don't have the team members, but you're alone here. Then what to do? How to avoid forfeit? You have to approach to the referee and tell, okay, I am a member of the team. Team is here. We're going to play. Let's play. So they will tell, okay, bring your robots. Robots are broken, but we play anyway. Means that the forfeit is the worst situation. The better to perform that you are going to play. If you have any one robot without energy, which is broken, without leg, without head, you can bring this robot to put him behind the touchline until, okay, he's going to start to play. Please give the signal to the play. So means that, okay, they will give the signal. The opposing team will start the playing against empty goal, but this is much better than to be disqualified. So you have to count this, that your captain or maybe somebody else, maybe two members of the team, has to notice all the game's timing in order to be in time on the place. Because forfeit is the worst situation which could happen to your team. So knockout games means that these could be quarterfinals, semifinals, and final. Normally they are start with the quarterfinals, then semifinals, and final. And in case if some of the, for example, in quarterfinals, your team come to against other team, and opposing team wins, then you are knocked out. For example, you cannot continue with the tournament. But in the next game, for example, in semifinal, opposing team forfeit. This could happen, that they didn't show up on the game. What this means? It means that you are ready to play. Now you are awarded to play with the in the next level of the competition. So even if you knock out from the tournament, never stop servicing your robots. Everything could happen. So the time is over, right? Yes, time is over.